visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guys. Ramble on, talk fucking nonsensical bullshit shenanigans with me and Christ. Christ is back.
Hiya.
To talk some absolute nonsense with us. How are we? I thought you were going to say schmegma there. I just dribbled.
My schmegma?
I don't know. As soon as I hear people do the my head goes to schmegma and them images that I googled once.
Schmegma.
Schmegma, it's like the cheese that you in your dick when you don't wash your dick. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like, you know what schmegma is? It's fucking minging. It's like scrambled egg on your penis. It's really, Google some images.
No.
Why not?
Because it sounds fucking horrific.
It looks so. Just don't wash your bed end, kids. You get a bit of schmegma. What a way to start an episode. Even the dog's like, fuck this. Even the dog's not having it. Look at how terrified he is of a bit of schmegma. Even the name's minging. No, I have something. Well, as long as you wash your yacht, Chris.
I do every day.
Well, no, maybe once a month.
I do it every day.
No, you've got to.
No, every day I scrub myself. Every day. Front and back, I scrub myself.
You've got to have a bit of.
No.
Pull it back.
No.
You find a bit of cereal in there. Just answer when you have cheesy beans on toast. Schmegma on toast. Chris gets grossed out so easy. No, because he's like, hey, I'll have some schmegma cock. I'll fucking claw the bastard, you freak. No, I have something fun to bring up. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be a 2-minute crack. It might be a 5-minute crack. And I don't know if you want to interject with voice though. We can end with silly.
And what?
Anything you want to interject with first? Any weird topics you've had?
No, I told you what happened with the trailer and me fucking held up.
Yeah, Chris was attacked by chickens, kind of in a weird way. He had a goose. I
got held up on the M6 by a road person chasing a goose around the M6. And then a couple of years children. Yesterday I got held up in a traffic accident. A pickup truck with a trailer that flipped over. What was on that trailer was boxes of chickens.
That makes me feel so sad.
Unfortunately, some were unalive, but some were still alive, just roaming about the year 9.
Some of them surely must have got away.
Bound to.
Yeah, there was quite a few, and there was only one person rounding them up.
No, there was a couple of people rounding them up,
yeah.
But it's chickens. Yeah.
They must have been like, what the fuck's happening? What's going on? Because obviously a crash to them would be mental. Yeah. They probably don't even realise they're going down like a motorway at like whatever, 60 miles an hour or whatever it is. Yeah. They probably have no idea. Next thing you know, they go, what the fuck's happening here then? And then they see, you know, at the start of Saving Private Ryan where it's all like, and there's a guy with an arm. They're probably seeing that, being like, fuck. What, you know, yeah. One of the chickens seeing his mate with his foot hanging off and his other one's grabbing a legless plow to the beach, just going, run. Seeing it in slow mo, just hearing, the chicken's like, fuck. There's you in the side of it going, is that the Allied forces coming onto the beach or what? That's probably how it would have felt for them. Just to fucking save it Private Ryan for chicken. Chris's animal motorway update, he's going to fucking, well, not hopefully, a funnier one would be cool. Like if they, you know, a new rhino was going up to Edinburgh Zoo or some shit and it got out and it's just on the road like. Because that's what it would do, wouldn't it?
Well, that's Edinburgh Zoo today.
Well, there you go, maybe the rhino gets out.
Christmas tree outside.
Oh, fucking hell. Some animals would be a bit fucked. Like if you saw a lion or whatever, you'd be like, hey, I have some of this. But like something a bit like a hippo. I don't think a hippo would care.
I've had a deer run into the side of my van.
Oh, no.
Is that Network 4? Where we I first met Danielle.
What?
Yeah, I think I was on the way to Oban or somewhere around there. And I was just driving along and I fucking heard a clout. I just seen a deer just like staggering up and just fucking... You just fucking ran to the side of my van.
And Dave's probably thinking, what the fuck are you doing, you dickhead? And you're thinking, what are you doing? You're just staring at each other like... It'd be a bit weird if the deal was like, we're going to swap insurance here, or what? You'd be like, what the fuck's happening here then?
Yeah, but that's going to be a start of fucking a Family Guy, fucking Peter and Chicken.
Oh yeah, they just go on for fucking unnecessarily a stupid amount of time. Them fights go on forever, man. Yeah, poor Chris and his little animal watch. Usually we like to see animals either in their natural habitat or a safe environment, not sprawled out on a British motorway.
No.
With some fucking dickheads, I need to get to fucking work or whatever it is they're fucking doing. Just chickens going around fucking suffering PTSD. Poor cunts. No, we did a couple of weeks ago. We did the whole like when it was spooky and shit. Like, hey, who could you survive against? You know, sort of fight. It's Ghostface and Jason and who would, you know, all this kind of shit. So I thought we'd do it again, but a bit more, I guess, sci-fi fantasy type shenanigans. Okay. I think it would be quite cool just to sort of chuck out a few like weird creatures that aren't like necessarily horror creatures, or monsters or people or whatever. And like, what do you reckon you could handle in a scrap? So there's a few you could choose from here. There's a few that it's pointless fighting, but we can check them out. So you can have like, let's name some characters that I can make a cool thumbnail out of. A xenomorph, a predator will go there.
Well, I'm not going to survive any of them too.
Yeah, the xenomorph one alone fucks you up because you're like, even if you like stabbed it and fucked it up, you're just going to get acid blood all over you. So it's going to be like, you might have killed me, but enjoy melting. Yeah. Predator's alright because like I could survive it by it purely not wanting to challenge me, you know, because it will scan and be like,
I think what you could do is you could. Well, I wouldn't want to, but you'd be fine. Just jump into a nice river or something, ice cold river, and then just pop up and
pop it off. So see you fucking later. Yeah. It would scan me and be like, this fat fuck's not a challenger. Oh, I'm being out of breath and fucking probably got some hidden diabetes somewhere or some shit. It's not gonna. I'm not. If the predator makes it back to its clan and with its trophy, I've got a trophy of a xenomorph. I've got a trophy of this, and it rocks up with my skeleton. They're gonna be like, what the fuck even was that? And I'm just rocking up fucking...
To be fair though, if you took away your meat, your skeleton would be the same as my skeleton.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm skinny inside. I think they would see from the battle wounds where the predators come back in record time, like, hang on a sec, you've been out for 30 seconds, you've already come back with your trophy. And it's just me and it's fucking... horribleness. I'll probably just come back with it and say, listen mate, you just want someone to suck your predator dick or some shit. You could chuck, I don't know, like a T-Rex from Jurassic Park or whatever, or a Velociraptor. Well, I don't know.
I'd maybe be able to survive an ant.
Well, it depends. If some fucking in films you see big like ant colonies coming at you, that would be a horrible fucking way. Like a million ants on you and fucking just nipping.
Fire ants will hurt.
Yeah. What were the ones in Indiana Jones in the Temple of the Crystal Skull? Were they fire ants?
Possibly.
I think they were the ones that come out. I don't know if they were a bit more extreme in that film. Obviously, they're carrying it down to its lair and all that kind of shit. The ones that like get into your mouth and behind your eyes and shit. That would be a horrible... I had a weird dream actually about somebody having worms on them and they popped them out. Fuck me now, I've just said that. That's reminded me. That's all
People
I can
have worms.
People, yeah, I've seen images of that as well. It's like, I've seen images as well, you know, like when the weightlifters do shit and the shit like insides out. They go, they lift a weight and they're doing that much and just shit comes out of the behind. That's disgusting. But no, like, you might be able to outfox a T-Rex or some sort of... Obviously not all dinos are going to fuck you up, but let's just go Jurassic Park and go a bit sci-fi with them. You could fuck up a few dinos. You know the one that fucking comes out with all the ink?
Yeah.
I always thought... That's got a score on your neck. I think, yes, it would slash me and cut me, but if I got it to its neck, I could snap that.
Yeah, you'd probably have to put some skiing goggles on or something. So
yeah, you've got it fucking...
Yeah.
Because I think it just marks you. I don't think it burns you out. Because I remember obviously the first one, we were just trying to rub it off. So I don't know if that actually like...
It's some kind of sticky...
Like tar shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be a nuisance. If you wear with goggles...
Not getting your eyeballs and blinding you, you'd be alright.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I'd much rather look at that when it's just going... as opposed to like a big T-Rex or like a Velociraptor because you go... You're just going to be
I've always been
fast.
intrigued about that creature though, because where does this tar thing come from?
Again, I'm only going off the film here, not real paleontology shit. I think like when it's flapping its things, that's when you see tar stuff. So I don't know if it's got bits in there, like glands stuff. I don't know that then because it does its little fucking.
It does its little dance and then goes.
just sprays to make you. I don't actually know. It might have little, unless it's got like little bit of. Fuck, there'll be an anatomy breakdown of it somewhere.
Yeah.
Some fucking shit. But I think most meat-eating dinosaurs would fuck me up because I'm not out running. I'm not out surviving. I'm not. It's like just.
Well, I think we'd survive a velociraptor.
I don't know. It's too quick for me.
Don't go off the film.
Well, that's why I was saying.
Velociraptor.
That's why I was saying we will stick to Jurassic Park just because it's
the original Velociraptor is a little scrawny little thing.
Yeah, with its feathers and its fluffs and its all that shit. That's why I was saying
went for that version in the film because it looked better.
Yeah,
Even though that dinosaur I think didn't really exist.
I don't know. The thing when you always hear about dinos is they always say they come out with their models and all that kind of shit. And they actually go, no, it was this and it was like I was watching an ice documentary about the Ice Age with Laura, and it was freaking me out because it was showing me about the woolly rhino, and it was a creature I'd never even heard of. No, I'd never heard of the woolly rhino. Obviously, the A-lister of that universe is the mammoth. Yeah. And I was hearing about the woolly rhino, and it just in my head. When I hear, first of all, when someone says rhino, I'm seeing Spider-Man rhino.
But I don't know, for at least 1 million years, the whole planet was covered in ice.
Yeah, well, I learned a bit before that, but during the Ice Age wasn't ice. It was ice, but it was also there were... Yeah. Because I think we had a technical one not mega long ago. I'm not a fucking scientist, I can't break all this shit down. But yeah, like an animal that seems, if it's got a scrawny neck, and I feel like I can take a bit of damage, I feel like I can strangle it or stab its neck quick enough. Like, so that's when you get a T-Rex involved, that's obviously not going to happen.
You just need to make sure that the scrawny neck doesn't have inflated fucking prongs.
Yeah,
like
something...
Like the fish, for example.
The puffer fish.
Not the puffer fish, there's one fish, I don't know what it's called. It just looks like a harmless little fish. But if you peel its skin back, it's got like pointers on its spine, and they've got poison in them.
I don't know what one that is. Oh, that's disgusting. There's loads of weird animals that have like loads of weird. You always think if God did make you, like what was he thinking when he was making that? Like he's thinking, I'm sure.
The biggest question is the octopus. Like,
did it come from space?
Well, yeah, that's it. People are intrigued about octopus or octopi, if you want to know multiple. Because they've got blue blood, purple blood, or whatever it is.
Yeah, just.
They're a weird little creature. Well, I wouldn't say weird, but they're a weird big creature that can squeeze through fucking any gap.
I always think of that one on that ship where they've got it out the net.
The fishing ship, it just...
Yeah, and I always think that's fucking... I always thought it was weird that cats can somehow just be like, yeah, I'll get through that.
Yeah.
And like they sort of like come out the other side.
And then you get people like him, or dogs like him, they're just like...
No, I can't do it, I can't... Or like the dogs when they get them massive sticks.
Yeah.
They go try and go for a gate and they're like, why is this not...
Talking about sticks. I was, again, driving from Edinburgh. A guy walking his dog. Mm-hmm. And he was pulling a fucking tree trunk with him.
Well, this little old fucking...
The guy.
Oh, the guy was?
The dog.
Oh, right. The guy was just a tree trunk.
He was crossing the road, just pulling a fucking tree trunk with him.
How big was it?
It was fucking huge.
What the fuck was he doing?
I don't know. He was going. I think he was taking it back to the park or whatever.
Oh yeah, fucking right there, babe. When you were there, get kind of. If one of them sort of, that's a bit. Yeah, it's, you can quite often. Obviously, it happens in other countries, but in Britain, you can always picture somebody just like we had. I don't know if you noticed on the way to the cinema, we had that cracker that looked like he left the cinema with 2 bags over his head.
Yeah,
like
I've seen him.
Well, you can always picture somebody in this country just carrying some sort. There's that video of that guy proper smackhead pushing that pram, and there's no kid in it, but it's just on fire. There's a guy pulling up to say your pram's on fire. And he's like, So yeah, that's a crackhead. That it's part of the local community. We have the local crackhead. But yeah, that's a bit of a sus thing that he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Xenomorph, we're going to say no. Predator, again, I think it would just look at me and think pathetic. So I've survived by sheer patheticness.
Yeah.
Most dinosaurs will say loss. What about...
I'll survive a cow. Just hit it with a stick. They don't like that.
I still feel like a cow would be like... I don't know, it would somehow find a way to just fuck me up. But
And with elephants, you just need to stand your ground.
Is that
As hard as it fucking can be when you have a 40-ton fucking animal running towards you. You've just got to...
I've heard the same... yeah, just fucking, I'm going to stand ground. I've heard the same with rhinos, because apparently they either very long or short-sighted something. And if they charge at you, so they get to a certain point, they can't see you anymore.
Yeah.
But to me, that always makes sense, because if they're like that, if they're trying to do it, turn around and go, oh, he's there.
But wasn't the T-Rex like that as well, though? Wasn't the T-Rex? Had dodgy eyeballs.
I'm not sure. That again, we go back to design flaws. If the small arm thing is true, that's one of the most stupid designs ever. But back to the sci-fi shit. How about one of the fallen angels from Quiet Place?
I don't think I'd survive on that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I try and be quiet. I'm fucking close more noise.
Apparently, yeah. I'm one of them that's heavy-footed as fuck as well. When I sleep, I make a lot of noise, apparently. So bedtime for me is going to be an instant killer. It's me, because apparently I do a lot of grinding teeth and snoring and that. So that's going to be me ruled out instantaneously.
I'd be screwed if I had to live in like certain period of time and I had all this weird shit. I'll be screwed.
What like we went back in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucked anyway.
Throwing the pee and poo out the window and shit like that. And just...
Yeah, you see him like Victorian roads, like I get everything with the fucking brown teeth and the fucking shit back out the window. Some poor kid just trying to sweep the road and earn a shilling for his dinner. Can I just have a shilling covered in shit? It's like doctors back in the day, when people go into illnesses, they'll either cut you or make you spew and be like, that's you cured. Imagine you got the doctors like, right, okay, no, it's just
Have
like...
you seen the masks that they used to wear?
That was because they had the...
Fucking...
they had onion in there and shit like that to help. They wouldn't breathe it in.
Fucking scary.
Yeah, was it witch doctors? Oh, they were called witch doctors? When the plague and the bubonic plague... The plague and shit was happening. Yeah. They would have the... I think there was another reason for that as well. I can't remember what it is. And that's the reason why we say bless you, is because back then it was an indicator if you sneezed, it's more likely got the plague, so they would bless you because you're about to die. So that's why we say bless you when you sneeze. So that's a cool little fact for you, Christ. How about, you mentioned the entertainment news, the Gremlins. That would be a fun way to die, though.
There's a simple rule to live, though. Just don't feed them after midnight, and what was the other one?
Don't get them wet.
Don't get them wet.
Yeah.
That's it. Just put them in a box, leave them in the corner, you'll be fine.
It is nice and simple. It is fucking... But just say this particular one has, fucking Mogwai has got... Yeah, what's your survival chances in there? It would be highly entertaining to die to them. Because like there's ones that are smoking fags and that and playing poker and shit, and they're just there's ones where they're boiling each other alive and shit. They're just like. I
feel like they'll try and boil me alive or something.
They're just again we'll go back to it. They're like a bunch of fucking smackheads. They're like proper fucking. Isn't there one that in the second one they get proper dolled up in that? Remember in the dress and it's fucking hell, man. It would be a scenario I'd love to live in, or just chilling for like 10 minutes and then be like, okay, now this is fucked up for me. This is too... Especially you get in from a long day at work and you got the gremlins everywhere. The house is smashing. They're swinging off the lights and that. You're like,
fuck that shit.
I can't be doing with this.
No.
But they are like inherently little, especially in the second one where you see ones with wings. They're pure evil little fuckers.
I couldn't cope.
Yeah, it would do your tits in. But do you think you survived them?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's another one. Maybe by sheer numbers, they just fuck you up and tear you apart.
Probably.
Any other sort of weird? So dinosaurs, we're saying majority of them kill us. We're saying predator for me anyway, by pity, I survive. Alien kills us. Fallen Angel definitely die. And Gremlins probably die. Any other ones?
Well, that's loads, to be fair.
Any other weird little sci-fi shit? Oh. Why is my mind drawing a blank?
Yeah.
What about category of, I know it's more towards the horror, but like your chances of survival. So like, okay, Walking Dead, ignore all the other rules of humans and shit. It's just purely the walkers. You've got unlimited food, you've got unlimited ammo, you've got unlimited anything you want in every zombie universe. But we'll start off with the walkers from Walking Dead. What's your survival rate?
I'd say I'll be alright. I'll just probably get bored if I'm the only one there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put you on a complex. You just got a regular house. You got for whatever reason, you still have access to all your TV shit and your internet and stuff. And like I said, you have unlimited food. Whatever food you want, if you got, what kind of weather it's there. All you have to do is make sure one of them doesn't get you when you're chilling.
I think my survival skills would be pretty good because I'll just board up the house.
Yeah, you would just, if you've got everything in there.
Or I'll just live in a treehouse.
Even better. Mm-hmm. If you've got everything with you, them walkers are fucking borderline. That's one of the weakest versions of zombies we've ever seen.
Or just do what they did in that film we watched. 20 years later, just find an island and just...
Yeah, live on a little island, fucking sing bleeding races.
Use a boat, go to the main line, some boats, and
fucking run on your little fucking... as the tide's coming in, running fucking... Oh, beautiful fucking scene. I think that them zombies are a 99.99% survival rate.
Yeah.
It's fucking... Okay, so what's a step up from there? Oh, then we'll go with the rage virus then. Same rules apply, unlimited everything, unlimited blah, blah, blah. But it's the rage virus. So they're a little bit quicker, they're a little bit stronger. Well, not a little bit, they're a bit stronger.
I think I'd probably still survive. I'll just have to be on my tiptoes a bit more.
Yeah, as long as you're not dumb enough. From what you've just said there, when we saw in 28 years, they were on the... If they didn't interact with them too much, you might be all right.
Yeah.
You should be good. If you do start to get overrun, you do have unlimited bullets and guns and shit like that, but it is still just one of you. So if you're protecting, let's say if you've got like a shack or whatever it is, or if you're Arabi's treehouse, you will still have to... So I agree with you. I think if you just stay out of the way, you make sure you don't do any dumb shit like haven't been out that way in like 5 years. So you say, no, fuck it, I'm just going to stay here. That's got to be like an 85% survival rate.
Yeah, but I suppose if you are going to go check a field, just make sure you put some traps down or something.
Yeah, you can like just have like a line of defensive shit around you. Yeah, they're fairly simple. How about then, providing they don't sniff out diseases and shit, the World War Z ones? Because obviously when they sniff...
Sprinter.
Yeah,
I don't run very well.
They make a... No, I don't. Fuck me. They make a little thing to get over in when they're in... Where they're like fucking... They're in Israel or some shit, aren't they?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can run, but only for a certain period. And then it's like, nah, I'm dead.
And they're quite...
Unless I've got a push bike.
Yeah, you might be alright. That might be another one. It depends where you're at, because obviously in this scenario then, we'll have all your shit, but where you live is completely randomised. So it could be in the middle of nowhere, it could be in the heart of London, it could be in a complex in New York. This one, again, boils down to, as long as you keep yourself hidden away and don't even just bother to attempt boredom and going out, just stay exactly where you are and hope they just don't notice you. Because if you get overrun, I think that's more of a matter of a time until they just... Even if you're shooting away, you've got unlimited bullets, by sheer numbers, they're just going to destroy you.
Yeah, you are just going to just get mauled at some point.
So, yeah, providing you stay where you are and you don't bother, I'm going to say like a 50-50.
Yeah.
Say with that one.
I agree with that.
What's a really... how about the ones... Because this one's a bit tricky because you've got a day and night cycle. I fucking shit myself. The I Am Legend ones, because we know they only come out at night.
They only come out at night. Well, then, if that's the case, then Well, there's two ways you can do this. You can either be a day sleeper and be a night person yourself,
Yeah.
but make yourself visible, or just light your house up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah, because that's what he does for a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He gets away for so long. It's only because he interacts with one and they either remember or find out where he is or some shit, don't they?
Yeah.
So if you make sure wherever they're sleeping in their night, like their day bits, as long as you never let them know where your house is and you just keep yourself quiet, secluded in the basement somewhere, you should be all right.
And you've got Sam with you.
Yeah.
You get Sam.
I'm gonna make this one like 70%, as long as you're not an idiot. Because remember, you've got to limit everything. You don't have to go rogue.
No.
And make sure that you're just constantly at night time, just hidden everything. Make sure it looks like no evidence of you living there. You're just forever in the bottom of your basement rewatching fucking Friends or whatever it is you're watching. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't think that was too bad. If they do spot you though, and you are getting overrun, that's another matter of time one though.
Yeah. Yeah, you will be screwed.
But because you have that 12-hour window of them not going to be coming out, you do get a little bit of an edge. I would say Resident Evil, but they're like normal dumb ones. But then you have like weird like Apocalypse and that chopped in there.
You've got the liquor and you've got Professor X roaming about.
Yeah. So if you were saying the normal zombies again, kind of like Walking Dead, but if them boys are getting involved, then
you'll ask who them boys
you're
get
fucked. What other fucked up ones are there?
Well, you've got the Silent Hill lot.
What zombies do they have in there? You have to refresh my head.
They've got quite a few, but I think
You're about like the main monsters, like the nurses and shit.
Yeah, so the main ones will be
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head and the nurses.
I don't rate my
You'd be
chances.
scared if you hear
Yeah.
coming down the street.
Yeah, fuck yeah, BS. And with how tall and fuck. And to be fair as well, you would be balancing. You'd be like, how strong are you, like your shoulder or back muscles to keep that fucking thing on your head? Because that's made of metal, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So yeah, fuck that noise. I'm Silent Hill giving yourself like a fucking. You've got like a 15-20% chance of survival.
Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes on the nurses, otherwise they'll fucking.
Yeah, the way they move's fucked. They the pyramid as well. You can shoot and stab in that, and it still keeps going. Doesn't it? You can't like. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it?
Like a mortality kind of esque to it.
Yeah, that one's a fucking thing. All right, we'll end the weird little thing here then. We'll go back to less horror. A planet where it's just you again, unlimited everything, but every single kaiju that we know from the Monsterverse is alive, and if one sees you, it will kill you and it will go for you. But
well, this is where you've got to try and think smart. You need to try and figure out which is the badass one and keep well away from that one.
yeah,
Hopefully find like Lady Mothra or something.
and she will look after you.
And she looks after you. Just hibernate in her little pen or something.
Chill with her.
Yeah.
As long as, like I said, in this universe though, every single one is bad no matter what. So I think this again boils down to, as long as you're happy to just barge yourself away and pray to God that Godzilla doesn't come walking over going, it's our fucking house, and then kick it off. That one's going to be luck based then, because you just need to make sure that just don't. You just need to stay in your house with your unlimited internet and your unlimited food, because your guns are going to do shit all.
No, your guns are going to do that.
So you just need to make sure that they just don't even notice me. They just think it's a little shack. Just a shack, because obviously they're not going to investigate because they don't want to go see what's in there, do they? Because they're going to be like, oh, whatever's in there. I just want to fuck a person.
Yeah, I think you'll just have the worst luck if you just end up in a world of kaiju.
It would be fucking. It would be epic because, like I said, if you were gonna die and you heard the cry of a Godzilla or some shit first, at least you'd go, oh, that's quite badass. At least it would be. Well, no, at least it'd be quick in it, because if he's gonna squish you, at least you would just be you're done. Like, I don't think he's capable of torturing you, because he'd be like fucking operating on a fucking mouse or some shit. You know what I mean? He's not gonna fucking sit and torture you, or even like bother eating you, because it's what the fuck's it like?
He might pick his teeth with your head or something.
Yeah, he could do. Or maybe he does use you as like a fucking, and then fucking away you go. Okay, we'll end this little thing there with: is there one supervillain villain, not hero.
Villain?
That you think you could easily, like, I mean, yeah, you're done.
Who I can screw up?
That you think, yeah, I'm not worried about you.
Oh, right, okay.
Anybody with some sort of power is immediately ruled out, surely. With most powers, like a Green Goblin, you're not gonna fuck with that because he's, effectively a super soldier and shit. Like even the Joker who's just a human. I feel like in a fist fight maybe I could beat him, but
that's not how he works. He uses his mind. I'm not that smart.
100%. It's like Enigma. I feel like the Riddler. You'd be like, yeah, I'll smash your face, and you're just a regular bloke. But as you're hitting his fucking face into the ground, he'll have made some sort of weird, elaborate plan. Yeah. After so many punches, this room's going to explode, and you're going to be decapitated. You're like, how have you rigged this up? So that's. Maybe, Hydra, I was going to say Red Skull, but he's a super soldier. I was going to say, just beat up a fucking Nazi. Yeah, fuck. Oh my god. We're not going to include the fucking idiot ones like Condiment King. Maybe Calendar Man.
Oh, Pennywise. Not Pennywise. Fucking... Penguin.
Yeah.
That's about Penguin.
To be fair, you are right. He's just a mob guy. He's just a mob guy. If you got into a rumble and they went, yes, fight to the death, and like a randomizer comes up and lands on Penguin, there would be a bit of you going, oh, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think Penguin's a really, really, really safe shout. That's got like a 95% survival rate.
Definitely.
Surely. Especially if you're up against like Danny DeVito Penguin, where he's just little and ugly.
Poor Danny.
Yeah. Sorry, Danny DeVito, but they did make him extra beaky in that net. Whereas like Colin Farrell was at least a bit of a mob guy. You probably can, box with you a little bit. Whereas Danny DeVito is very much with his little fucking ducks and stuff like that. If you get through Mysterio's illusions, you'd be alright. But you have to break the illusions down first.
Again, I don't think I'm that smart.
Nah, I couldn't agree with you more. Who we got looking like around the room? A lot of them are all like skilled hand-to-hand combat shit.
Pikachu, I'd probably lose against Pikachu.
Well, yeah, Thunderbolt doing fry. There are a couple of Pokemon you could absolutely. There's a few that I'd be worried that would nonce your dead body as well. Like if you come face to face with a Jinx or a Mr. Mime in the middle of an alleyway, fuck that. That's disgusting.
No.
Yeah, you got to that one. Oh, Chris is fucking pagging. Well, he's made of rock as well. Those are rock type.
So that's set him on fire.
Rock's not gonna fucking burn.
Just keep rubbing him against another rock. Way away.
Friction and right away. Just a shoulda, woulda. Yeah. I think, go to your comic book characters, I think the safest shout, without mentioning stupid people like Condiment King and that, is it's got to be like like Penguin or like Two-Face, because that's just a regular bloke with a coin.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like some sort of Batman-y villain like that, because even like most Spider-Man villains or Daredevil villains have like an element or an aspect that's like, it's a bit. I can't really deal with that. I always, to be fair, just saying this, original Vulture, that's just a really skinny, bold bloke, a very old man. And in one stage, he's unfortunately terminally ill with cancer. I wouldn't want to beat him up, but if he attacked us, I feel like I can beat a crippled up ill man. I don't want to, but if I had to fucking go into that fight, that's wheel spins. If it lands on him and it's that version, I'm going to be like, okay, fair enough.
As long as you get the advantage, Mr. Freeze, because all you have to do is just disable his fucking suit.
Yeah, and you're right. And he's like, no, I can't do it anymore. No, I'm melting. Yeah, that's another good shout. Knowing my luck though, you'd do it. You'd spin the wheel. You'd see all these people get the Penguin, get the Riddler, and then you'd go do Thanos. You're like, what the fuck? That's like the reverse of winning the lottery. Imagine that, fight to the death. All these people are getting shit characters.
Were you fighting to the death, or would you just sit there and laugh at you and then just go?
Yeah, you would just take it, wouldn't you? I mean, it would be respectable if you charged at him, but it's going to be a case of like, remember, and you probably can't remember, in the Incredible Hulk, when Hulk kicks what's his face, he's charging it like that, and Hulk's just fucking in the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, remember that?
It was Hawkeye, wasn't it?
No, in the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
I wasn't seeing Edward Norton one.
No, well, there's a moment, you know the lad that goes up to play Abomination, before he's Abomination, he's just a soldier, but they've started to slowly make him into Abomination. He's just charged it like that at the university.
Vaguely.
Yeah, well, Hulk just fucking, he's running into Hulk, just kicks him. That would be us running up to Thanos.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Oh, well, there you go. There's our survival chance ratings of certain fucking comic / sci-fi fucking / shit / man with a log. Shit.
In a normal real world, though, like, if the world just went all tits up in it, right, let's start again, let's have to go hunting, let's have to build certain things.
Okay, we're starting from scratch.
I might not be too bad.
I give myself 5% survival. That's me being kind.
I can hunt and shit. So,
well, if we're starting again, there's no chance I'm crafting a weapon to hunt. There's not a chance in hell I'm crafting any kind of weapon.
Is a stick and a knife and just.
Where am I getting a knife from? We're starting from scratch.
Well, yeah.
I can't make a knife to make a spear.
I'm saying when the world goes kaput, I don't mean go back to the fucking Stone Ages.
Oh, so we're not starting again. We're not starting from scratch.
Just if the world went kaput and everything just fucking went down, so it's like, right, let's start life again.
But the bare, like in the rubble of the mess, there's still, right, okay. Yeah, I might give myself a 6% chance then. It's still not going up very high.
You just get a stick and go fishing and go, ha!
Couldn't even do that because I'd be like fish ringing. That would be annoying as well, though. Imagine spending all these years working and breaking your back just to be like, right now I have to fight to survive.
Well, it could be next month if these aliens arrive.
I fucking fuck. I can't.
The mothership is coming.
Fucking shit. I did. Neil deGrasse Tyson was on Logan Paul's podcast like a week or so ago, and they mentioned all this kind of fucking bollocks and shit.
What's
I can't remember what deGrasse Tyson said now.
No, fucking paranormal guy. Your guy.
Paranormal. Oh.
Yeah, what did he say about this?
Oh, well, I've spoke too much because he's not working with us anymore.
Oh.
He's scaffolded now.
Oh.
Third Eye Atlas. I think he's mentioned it as being another distraction. He always said about it, the government will distract you with shit just so they can do shit over here. I will never fully understand when some people, well, I'm not going to go political now at the end, but when they fully trust the government. There's so many people out there that just fully trust everything they believe in. So, you know when all these sides of the political spectrum are arguing, sometimes you just think, and I think it's not me just thinking this, obviously there's a lot of people you're just thinking, they want you to do this. They want you to sit and shout at each other, and then certain people can pocket off all your arguments and shit. Like, they're actually loving it.
Oh, definitely are.
That's why I did a dance talk and crap the other day, and I said, one of the questions was like, is it fine to just say, do you know what, I don't care? Like, I really, because I watched a video of this Scottish lad on a bus, and there was a lad on it, and he's shouting all this anti-Semitism stuff and all this shit about bollocks, and the lad says to him, listen pal, he's probably shitting in a jock accent, he's like, shut the fuck up, I've just finished work, I can't be bothered with your shit. And I was like, I massively agree with you there. I understand there's these massive political issues going on in the world, and we should care and we should do our bit. But you know what? Some days, I've not been a twat to anybody. I've been at work. I just want to come home and chill out. Just shut up.
Yeah, too right.
And I feel like that's actually okay to do.
But other people think it's not.
Yeah.
Because we've got to defend our country, we've got to speak our minds.
I think as I get older and older, I'm going to be one of the people that I'm just like, do what you want at this point. No matter what happens, Not everyone's gonna be happy. Shit's gonna happen. As long as I'm not causing the shit, I can't prevent it. Like, I haven't got the tools to prevent anything. So just, you know what? Fucking, you all burn yourselves and leave me alone.
I agree.
And I actually feel like that's actually all right.
I agree with that one, to be fair. I couldn't be done with it. Can't be done with fucking my own little dramas, never mind the fucking global dramas.
Obviously, I understand the world leaders to not do that. But like the regular Tesco delivery driver, you just deliver the bread, mate. Just crack on with your life. Like, because what are you going to do to save... Like hearing the other day about Trump kicking off with Nigeria... And I did say, I understand, right? I don't know what's happening in Nigeria. My knowledge of Nigeria is Obafemi Martins that used to play for Newcastle. Apart from that, I don't know what's happening in that country.
I have no idea. I know he's... all I know about the Trump is he's wanting $1 billion from the BBC. He's suing the BBC for $1 billion because they edited a video of a speech he did back in 2021, I think it was.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard him kicking off with Nigeria the other day, and I thought to myself, who the fuck's kicking off with Nigeria?
It's Donald, you know what it's like. He fucking kicks off with every country.
Like I said, I don't want to say it's not for anything, because something might have happened. Like I said, my news on Nigeria is non-existent.
I think he's just trying to get his ways, isn't he? He's trying to just stick his head in where it's not really welcome.
Did he just wake up one day and went, Nigeria?
I think so. I think he just throws a dart at the map and he goes, right, let's piss this country off today.
Yeah, because have you... I don't... Yeah. Because, I obviously years and years and years ago when like all the fucking Brits and the Spanish and all that and the French were invading Africa and taking bits, there was shit happening then. But like over the last God knows how many years, how many people have thought, let's just start with Nigeria?
But the people over in Africa do not like him.
I can understand why. I'm going to end with this last little political bit. People are always surprised and shocked when they love somebody, they get them elected, and then the person that's elected does nothing of what they're going to say on any side. And you're like, oh, we're shocked at this. Oh, this has been happening my entire life. As much as I didn't like them, the last person that I can remember, not that I was alive at the time, but I know had some change, was Margaret Thatcher in this country.
I think she's had the biggest change. She
was bad, though.
She was bad, but she also brought a lot of good things into it as well.
And she wanted to obliterate Liverpool as a city.
Did she?
Yeah, that's why the Scousers hate, I'm Scouse, not English. That's why they don't.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a whole...
I don't know.
If they say where you're from, I'm from Liverpool. What country are you from? No, I'm just from Liverpool. The Scousers hate the British, the English government and stuff because of the whole thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. But she was the last one that I can at least, when she says, I'm going to do this, and then she got to power and did it. I can't, again, maybe like I said, maybe my politics are all, because let's be honest, we're fucking talking out our asses.
I can only remember a couple. Like there's Tony Blair.
Gordon Brown.
Oh, I forgot about Gordon Brown.
Was he?
He was a leader.
Tony Blair. I'll never forget the one. Again, that interview with I can't remember what his name is now, and he's talking to like a camera. The camera's behind the tree, and it goes back to the studio, and he's like, I don't know why he's talking to a tree. I'll have to show you that before you go. It's fucking David Cameron. That
sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'll have to show
we
you.
had good old Boris.
He couldn't have been he reminds me of like pandas, like them videos of him smashing at the kids playing rugby and that. Yeah. Talk about AI. Do you like AI? Do you like AI? He said it like that. ChatGPT. Have you heard him say ChatGPT?
No.
ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Have you never heard it, mate? He was not a real person. AI. ChatGPT.
I kind of felt sorry for him though because it's when COVID all kicked off and he just got bombarded with everything.
Fuck me. I remember watching this because every day was updating the country, wasn't he? And I kept, come on, Boris, give me this time off. Come on, Boris, what are you doing? Come on. He's like, we will analyse the situation a bit more tomorrow. And he'd come back and the next time, come on, Boris, give us time off. Get to work. It's official. Do not go to work. And I was like, my guy, my fucking guy. But yeah, I don't know if he actually.
I don't think he did much
anything
for the country because he COVID hit, and the next thing we went, and he went.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
I don't even know if he got like. Did he step down?
I think he did because didn't he go out? He went out.
Oh yeah, there's a weird video of him dancing with a lightsaber. Yeah. GBT. He's dancing with fuck, I remember that. He's on a dance floor and he's told everyone to go home and there's all these politicians dancing, he's in the middle of the dance floor with a lightsaber. Weird bastard.
He is, isn't he?
But I actually don't know if he did good or bad. I just think he was just there.
I think he was just there.
And then they were like, right, come on, you need to tell the country what they're doing. And go to work, but never go to work. Always go to work whilst being at home. You're like, well, what the fuck's happened? Fuck. I'll have to show you and say, GBT. It was fuck me. It was weird. And where was that time as well? I think the press were outside of his house. I think it was before he was Prime Minister. And I think there must have been some sort of drama. Maybe it was the drama to do with the dancing thing. But he just comes out with all these tea and everyone got tea and everyone was like milk. And you're thinking, I don't know if I hate you or like you. I don't know what's happening. Fucking ate out. Right, we'll end it there to fucking naming all of our famous world leaders. But thank you for listening, Visuals. Let us know which sci-fi character you stand the best chance against and which comic book villain, because that is actually a really interesting question.
I will end though. I think Keir Starmer has been the worst Prime Minister we've had so far.
He's the one in Chad now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who was the one before him?
I don't know.
Fuck knows.
Well, I don't think he lasted long.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we had a female Prime Minister who only lasted 2 weeks.
Theresa May.
She only lasted 2 weeks.
Fuck yeah, she walked a bit like a gangly witch creature. The way she step up to fuck it. Oh fuck yeah. Jesus Christ. I don't think we've ever produced many good-looking world leaders, British leaders. There's been one or two countries where you're like, oh yeah, okay. like I think was it either the current or the one before, the French one? It's like, oh, a bit handsome.
It all went to pot when the Queen handed it to the Parliament. To be fair.
Well, we've had. I can't remember who the first Prime Minister was.
I thought we weren't a boot then.
Oh no, obviously we weren't. No, but I just can't remember when power went from royals, like the state, to Parliament shit. And then one day Guy Fawkes was like, fuck these bastards. It didn't work, obviously. He got grassed in. I think that's the earliest recording of being grassed in. Oh no, Jeebus would have been, wouldn't he, with Judas. He grassed him in, didn't he? That would be the earliest grass in history. He was the first person.
It's weird how we celebrate Guy Fawkes for trying to
blow up Parliament.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate that.
Yeah.
Holidays themselves are weird as fuck anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Christmas is weird because this is a random day. He was born in April.
Yeah, it happens to work at the end of the year though, and it's fucking this life cycle of bullshit. But I still love it though because I get time off work, so we will keep it forever. But yeah, anyway, Visuals, that'll do for fucking me. So keeping you on, keep it on.
And as always, people.
GPT.
Yeah, just keep swimming, just wrap up, just stay warm. Stay warm. Stay in bed. Stay home.
Yeah, fuck jobs, fuck work.
I think there's a rat in your ceiling.
Rat in the ceiling. It's the dog pitter-patting on the bathroom floor. Teresa's just gone into the bog. It's the doggy just.
Love you, bye.
Fuck me. You